What's up? Welcome to Hunter's Detailing Shop Retail Location, located at 3306 Orange Grove Avenue. I have my beautiful wife, Miss Hunter, right here rocking with me, receptionist. She's taking care of the phone calls, inventory, people coming in. She's running out, giving me water. Right now, in this video, we're gonna be talking about speed. And right now, I use that speed and I am extremely exhausted. I know a lot of guys are having a lot of problems with finishing the detail at a timely manner. So, you know, time is money. So I try to make 100 an hour. That's my goal. You know what I mean? So while you're out there, the first thing I would say is have a plan. You know what I mean? Even if you gotta write down your detail, write down your steps, get a paper, pen, and really visualize it in your head. And if you're out there with your van, grab a pen and a paper and rehearse it. You know what I mean? Write it down. First thing I want to do is greet the customer, do an inspection. Next, I want to pick up all the trash and everything out of the car. I want to make sure I have my equipment set and ready inside my van. It's in the crates. It's in that. I know that I should be pulling out this, and this. And I know that my teammate that's with me should be doing this, and this. And as you go, you'll progress. You'll progress. Make sure you keep your time. Bam. This time I did an hour in this. This time I did that. And then when you start seeing vehicles, you're gonna start seeing, all right, this one's gonna be 2 hours, 30 minutes. This one's gonna be an hour. This one's gonna be this. And I know when I'm gonna take a long time. It's either when I'm tired or I don't have anything organized a day in advance, I know it's over. You know what I mean? So if you're lazy and you don't like to keep your van organized, you might as well add an extra 30 minutes to an hour to that time. So you really gotta have your head in the game out there. But what do you think is the most effective thing, like pops in your head to have in order? As you see me working and stuff, like what do you think?
I think the van organizing that and the shop, making sure you know where everything is at. If you don't know where everything's at, then yeah, it becomes a mess. Everyone's going over each other, vacuuming and doing all that stuff. And it's a hassle.
There you go.
Detailing with you, knowing that where everything is helps a whole lot.
Right. Hey, so should a new detailer focus on time or focus on quality?
You gotta have to have both. I'm sorry, but more than anything, the quality. People want the job done right. So in the beginning, when you first start, you gotta realize you're gonna lose money. I'm sorry. Now, unless you're just amazing and you're a natural and you're gonna get in and get out, you know. But that's just not the case. Most of the time, I hear people, my time, I'm losing money. So draw out a plan. Like I said before, the customer is not caring about how long you're taking most of the time. They just want the job done right. So yeah.
Now, what are some things that slow you down? You said when you're tired, unorganized. But what about phone calls? Or what about chatty customers?
Sheesh, Reyes. Chatty customers adds an extra 25 minutes. Not being organized adds another 35, 45. But I noticed that's one of my problems is you gotta be careful with this. Now, you could look like you're moving fast, but you're not really doing nothing. And I realize that with me sometimes that my mind is all over the place. I didn't get my van ready. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting employees asking me this, and that. And then I get some people walking into the shop, and then I got Reyes recording me. So you gotta realize that I may do the same thing 3 times before I get it. Pick it up, lose it, go grab the next thing. And that may just be the case for some of you guys out there. You feel like you're moving fast, but you're really not doing anything. So make sure you're organized and you implement the same system with everything pretty much.
Now, how do you go about updating the customer? Let's say you tell them, hey, I'm gonna be there at 9, finish at 11, and you go over 11. You're halfway done at 11. Do you let them know, or do you just keep doing your thing until they come out?
The only time I let them know that it's gonna take longer is if I notice that they need to go somewhere. Because I let them know that it's on condition with the time. That's not a set time, that's a frame. And trust me, you're gonna know if somebody gotta go somewhere, you're gonna see them peeking out of the window, you're gonna see them walk out, look at the car, and sometimes it's hard for them to let you know, but if you're not good at reading people, you're gonna be in trouble. Because then they will come out and say, hey, the time was 2 hours and you spent 3 hours, I'm late, and you know, that's happened to me about 2 times.
All right, Wayne, getting back to speeding things up. How long should a basic detail take you?
Basic detail. That depends on if it's a maintenance or if it's a new person. I'd say a maintenance 45 to an hour and 30 max.
With help or by yourself?
With help, but if you can get done in an hour, 45 to an hour, I would say, of course, that's best. That's more profitable. But realistically, most of the time it takes from 45 to an hour and 30, depending on how dirty the client is. Sometimes we have some clients that, you know, it's looking the same like when we first did it, and we be wanting to upcharge them, but we already sold them on the 85 to 100. So you tell me. So, yep.
Got you. What about a new client?
A new client, it normally takes around an hour and 30 to 2. Yeah, but we try to keep it at max an hour and 30. 2 hours is like the peak. If once you go past that, I mean, I'm losing money now. So, yeah. You got any input?
Should every detailer have an idea how much they want to make an hour?
Of course. If you ain't got no goals or a vision, I mean, that's a problem.
And what's the goal for a new detailer?
A new detailer? Really, that's their goal. Me,
Get out!
she got her in the basket. She's not for sale.
Yep. Don't come by her.
Yeah, it looked like you about to buy her. Come ring her up.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna go ahead and raise her. Y'all get a place and everything. Y'all sisters.
No.
No? Who's adopted?
She.
That's cold. All right. So what were you saying, Reyes?
Okay.
How much you want to make an hour and why that amount?
I don't know why. Well, 100 an hour for me. I've always kept that was my goal, is to make 100 an hour. Just for like my overhead and expenses and stuff, that's just realistic, 100 an hour. So that's where it's always been. What you think? That sound good? Of course,
Especially when you're buying chemicals and the gas and the time that you're putting into it, it's gotta be profit. Like, that's all it is.
I like them days, them 200 an hour days. Now you talking. All right, there you guys have it. Me and Mrs. Hunter went ahead and gave y'all some info. You gave him a lot of info, right?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's my wife right there. Anyways, that's how we apply a speed, get your paper, get things organized, talk with the team, brainstorm, keep track of your time. There's a lot of things that you can implement to get speed and get more profit. 100 an hour is my goal. What's your goal? Matter of fact, there is no peak. Let me not put a cap on that, man. Not even sky's the limit, man. Just keep growing, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. I'm tired. I was just applying that speed out there, y'all. An hour and 10 minutes, $120. I thought that was pretty good for my third, fourth. I don't know. I'm tired. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. Let's go.